Hi all, welcome to another RPA tutorial video. Today in this video we are going to learn about A2019 recorders. We will see how and where we can use this recorder which is available in the new version of Automation Anywhere A2019. So here in this new version we have two recorders. One is the universal recorder, another is AI sense recorder. So we will talk about these two recorders in more details. Before we go to the Automation Anywhere control room, so this is the control room. From here we can access the Automation Anywhere A2019. Okay, so now let me click on my bots. Okay, so I'm going to create a new bot and we are going to see how and where we can use this recorder. So let me click on create new and I will select the bot, and here I will put a name as demo of A2019 recorder, and I will click on the create and new. Okay, so now we are in the page where we can develop our bots. You can see here in my left hand side I have all the accents and other required information is available. Okay, so you can see the recorder is available here. So this one is a recorder which we called as a universal recorder, and we have other recorder which is a AI sense recorder. So the universal recorder can be used to work with Windows based applications as well as the web based applications. So the universal recorder captures mouse click, keystrokes, and also it captured the object control of a text box, buttons, and the check boxes. And the good thing about this universal recorder is it also allow you to work with the SAP also. So in previous version of Automation Anywhere, when we use a recorders like a smart recorder or a screen recorder, so they are like that recorder was not capable enough to working with the SAP. However, the new recorder which is available in A2019 is very strong and it can be able to work with the SAP also, right? So we will see how and where we can use. So let me start. Before starting this demonstration of this recording things, okay, so let me talk about this AI sense recorder. So AI sense recorder we can use to record end-to-end task on a remote applications or applications with a complex interface. So let's say you want to automate any task which is based on Citrix platform. So for example, your Automation Anywhere A2019 control room is installed in your base system, and your target application, let's say the SAP or ServiceNow, whatever applications which is involving in your task is installed in a different remote desktop, right? So basically those automations we called as a surface automations. So if you use normal recorder, you won't be able to perform all the things. However, this A2019 come with the new recorder called AI sense recorder, so which will be based on the features like artificial intelligence and the machine learning, which will help you to interact with the applications which is installed in a Citrix or any of the remote servers, right? So in this video we are going to see about these recorders, and we have other options also available which we called as a recorder. Under recorder we have a capture. So this capture is all about I can say it's a like a equivalent to the object cloning feature which we had in previous versions, right? So we will see how we can use this and the recorder, right? Both the things we will see. Before that, if you are using Automation Anywhere A2019, make sure your all the packages are installed, right? So if you click here in the packages, you'll be able to see if the packages are not installed, then if you run any task, it will take a long time. Another thing is if you let's say you are downloading a packages, then you can go ahead and validate your packages whether it downloaded from the server to your local drive or not. So what you have to do, you have to go to the mentioned path, which is global cache. It will be available inside the C drive. So you can see, so these are the folders which has been downloaded. So basically the information which I am talking about, the packages, if you download from the Automation Anywhere control room, which will save here in this folder of A2019 recorder. So let me click on the list. So work with this recorder, I'm going to use the Internet Explorer. Okay, so this is the page where I am going to use a recorder to fill some information. So here I have to fill the first name, last name, business email ID, and we have a checkbox also. So now let me see, and I'm going to fill this information. So to do that, I have to click here. Once you click here, it will take some time and it will open a window. There it will ask you to select the window name. All right, so you can see here now. So let me see my window name. So contact sales service now. So I have to find for the particular window. So this is the window name. So I have to click on the start recording. As soon as you click on the start recording, so you'll see this box has been come, and here we have a multiple options available like pause recording, end recording, and cancel. So based on your need, you can use this. So let's see. Now, wherever I move my cursor, my recorder will capture the property of a particular field. So if I move here, it will capture, right? So similarly, if I move wherever, it will capture the details. So let's say I want to fill information like a first name. So I have to click here. It will take some time, and it will capture the property of a particular field, and it will allow you to write down the information. Okay, so now let's put John, and last name I'm putting something. Okay, I'm putting a John Smith. Then let's put a email address. Okay, now let me do a pause because I want to come in the bottom to select a checkbox. So now I come here. Now I want to select this field. So let me click on the resume. Now I will move my mouse here. You can see here it got selected, highlighted with the red. So let me click here. Okay, it got checked now. Okay, now let me click stop recording now. So once you click on the stop recording, it will take, you have to go to the automation anywhere designer window. So here you can see the information or the action which we have performed got captured here, right? So the code has been generated here also automatically. If I click here, you can see the property which is available in my right hand side is like you can see the window name, we have the window title. So this window name, you can see this window one variable is, this is a new feature which has been introduced in A 2019. So whenever you work with any applications using these recorders, so based on the page or the window which you are going and using, this recorder will automatically create a variable. So as I have worked with only a single window, so it captured all the information here and it took as a window one. So if I come down, you can see here window title has been selected here. So if you want to remove this, and if you want to put something like a wildcard and other information, that can be also done. So this window title is editable, and you can see the window application path. Internet Explorer is also, we can see. Now come to the properties part. You can see here we have object properties available here, right? So in case if you want to make any changes, or if you want to check or uncheck any of the properties based on your requirement, that can be done from here. So I'm not going to make any changes at this point of time. So if you see the HTML type, it's a text because there we have written some information. So these are the information which automatically captured by the universal recorder. And if you come here, the action type also got captured. And as this is the text box, so by default, it got selected as a set text, and the information is available here. If you want to pass through a variable, so you can select this and you can pass the value from there. And another feature which is available here in a run in background, if you select this, so your bot, once you execute your bot, it will fill the details in the background. So basically it will not activate the window in front of your system. However, the task will be completed in the background. Okay, so here we have a wait for control. If you want to increase or decrease, so that can be editable from here. So similarly, we have this. Now come to the last section, which we have selected was a checkbox. So let me click here. So we can see here, this is the HTML class is showing as a checkbox. Okay, and the perform action is a left click, right? So now let me click on save. I'm going to run this task to see whether my bot is filling the information or not. So let me delete this first. I have to remove this also. So let me quickly refresh this. Okay, it looks good now. So now I'm going to run the bot. To run the bot, you have to first click on the save, then you have to click on the run. So it is downloading the dependencies. So whenever you run any task, it will download the required dependencies, then only it will run. You can see the bot is quickly filling the information. So this recorder is helpful when you have a, like, you know, the multiple action which you want to perform. For example, if you want to create the action related with, let's say you want to fill some information in a web page or any of the Windows based applications. So that point of time, you can record the information in one go and you can pass the variable and you can use. Now you might have a requirement, let's say you have a small requirement. Let's say you have to write down the user ID and password. You have to click here into login button. So such kind of requirement, if you want, we have a alternate options available, as I said, here in the action area also, capture. So if I click here, I have to go here, and here if I drag it here, and you can see my right hand side, it has some information we have to fill. So it is asking you to fulfill the informations, like you have to select the window name and the other informations, right? So this capture or the recorder which is available here in this action area will be helpful for recording a single action. So let's say if you want to record something and after you have to perform some other actions. Okay, so when you don't have a sequence of actions which you need to perform, so that point of time you can use. So this is basically an alternate available here in A2019. So let's see how this can be used. So I'm going to click here. So this time I'm going to work with this Salesforce window. So let me go here and I have to find out the window name. So currently the window is not available. So I have to click on the refresh. So it can fetch the window name. So the window has been refreshed now. So let me come here and I have to look for a Salesforce, login Salesforce. Okay. So now we have to capture the user ID and password field. So I have to click on the capture object. So once you click on the capture object, this bot will automatically take you to the Salesforce window right here. So wherever you move your cursor, similarly, the way we have used the universal recorder, it is also capturing the information. So let's say I have clicked here and I have to put my user ID. So let's say RPA dot. Okay. So mistakenly it has captured some click. I think it happened mistakenly. Okay. So let me close this. And I'm going to put this object a recorder here, and I will select the window once again, and I will click on the object properties. Okay, so whenever we do a click, it will capture the information. Now let me go to the properties section, and here you can see the properties showing like HTML ID is a username and the HTML type it's showing as an email. Now here action type I have to select from here. So once you click here in the set text, I have selected the set text because I have to write down my user ID. And here you can see the option is there to write down the information. So let me type my email address. Okay, so now let me click on the apply. Let me click on the save. And now I want to run this task only. So you have to click here in 3 dots and you have to click on the run from here. Okay, so it has written. So similarly, if you want to get something or write something, or if you want to select this checkbox, so this recorder or the option which is available as a capture will be able to work. Now let me move. We saw two things in the web recorder. Now let me see something about the desktop recorder. So let's say I have a SAP, and now I will try to see whether this recorder is working with the SAP or not. Okay, so the SAP window name is SAP Easy Access. So let me click here. Okay, the recorder is ready now. I have to select the window name, SAP Easy Access. Now I have to click on the start recording. So my recorder is on now. Now you can see wherever I'm moving my cursor, it is selecting. So I'm just clicking here and I'm typing some T code called, let's say AC16, and I am clicking here. Unfortunately, my SAP got disconnected. So let me re-log into the SAP first. Okay, it is logged in now. So let me close this recorder and I'm going to start once again. Okay, so let's see. I'm just clicking here. I will click here. And now see. Okay, let me pause and see whether the scripting is enabled or not. If scripting is not enabled, then it might not work. Okay, so this is enable only. Let me retry. Okay, let me stop this recording. Might be I have to make some settings changes, but I have tried and this SAP recording is also working with this one. Okay, but in upcoming video, I will definitely create a video which will help you on working with the SAP. Okay, so the video will be complete based on the SAP recorder. So let me quickly save this and let me run this. The next video will be totally based on the SAP automations. So there I will demonstrate you what are the options available in A 2019 to work with the SAP. Okay. So for this video, I will stop here. Just let's see whether this task is running fine or not. Okay, this is running fine only. Okay, so only thing is I have to check like whether this box is why the A 2019 recorder is not able to capture. I think I have to do some settings change, so that I will make the changes. Okay, so guys, that's all from today's video. In case if you have any questions or any suggestions, I would request you to post in a comment section or you can mail us also. So we'll be very happy to help. Thank you so much.